Hey there, sales champions, and welcome back to Blackwoods Academy. Sales tip of the day. We're going to be looking at the most notorious obstacle for any cold caller, the one that sends shivers down, new callers or new salespeople's spine. It's the gatekeeper. It's whether you call it the receptionist, the assistant, or anyone else that's managing access to decision makers, getting past them can feel like cracking a safe. It can sometimes feel like you're just hitting that wall again and again and again where they ask you to send an email or they don't take appointments or send them an email, send to reception at, or whatever it is. Learning how to get past them is worth its weight in gold. It's absolutely one of the key things you need to learn to have more good conversation, more productive conversation. So here's the good news. You don't have to be sneaky. You don't have to be pushy. You don't have to be, you know, lying or pretending or bamboozle them. It's just being a professional and confident. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that and how I do that and how to get past the gatekeeper and reach the decision maker who can say, let's dive in. Let's get this going. So let's see how we can get through them. And first let's check out a little bit, who is the gatekeeper? What is their role? What is their thing? So first things first, you have to understand that the gatekeeper is not your enemy. They're there for a reason. They're doing their job. They're not being mean. They're not being annoying. They are supposed to protect their decision, the key decision makers time and screen calls and make sure that the relevant, ones go through. So approach them with the respect and professionalism. If you treat them like an obstacle, they're going to act like an obstacle. So you gotta look at it as they're just your friend. They're just gonna get you through there. To treat them as an ally, and you will get them to help you, and it will at least get your statistics, up. It's gonna get your hit rate up. So you're gonna get through more of them than you did before. So think of the key gatekeeper as someone who can either block the door for you or open it up for you. So how you approach them makes a big, 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 big difference. And we need to look at into like, how are you gonna do that? And it's simple formula. You're gonna be polite. You're gonna be confident. It's gonna lead you to success. If you start being pissy and moany or disrespectful, it's not gonna get you anywhere. So when you speak with the gatekeeper, your tone is everything. Be polite, be respectful, but also confident. You don't want to be unsure. You don't want to be nervous. You don't want to make them feel like, you have to be like, I have a reason, I have a purpose. So, they're going to shut you down if they smell the fear on you or if they smell the nervousness. To just be confident. So one of the things that I usually will do is, so a little trick that I use is if they say their name, it's done. Like I'm getting through in 90% of the cases. Like that's not 90% of all the cases. It's 90% of the cases where they say their name, I get through. So what I will do is if they go, hi, this is Laura, John, Mary, whatever it is at reception, how may I direct your call or how may I assist you? I always go, oh, hey, Laura, it's Bjarni. Like I know them. And the thing is, the tone says everything. It's the key to the kingdom. So if you go, hi, Laura, this is Bjarni, they smell all right. Like they're not supposed to be calling here and they know it. So if you sound like you're supposed to call there, like, hey, this is, they go, hey, this is John at, the reception. How can I help you? You go, hey, John, how you doing? How's your day over there? Hey, look, I'm looking for Mr. X. Could you send me through to him? Or, has he gone out for coffee again? I even throw something out there like that. That helps a lot. But the basics, while you're getting going and getting your confidence, just say, hey, this is, your name. I'm calling from X. Was hoping to speak with Sarah. Is he in or is she in? Speak clearly, avoid fillers and too much and just project confidence. It sets the tone for the entire interaction. So it's one of those things where you just need to be confident. And like I said, I like throwing it in there. Hey, this is John from reception. Oh, hey, John, it's Bjarni. How are you doing over there? They'll go, oh, I'm fine. Or like, I'm good. I'll go, hey, listen, is Mark in? Can you pass me through to him? And I will say the first name, not the last name. If they go Mark who? Oh, Mark Hansen. Can you pass me through to him? Or Look, has he gone out for coffee again or what? I just pretend like I've always called her. I've called her again. I have gotten many great conversations out of that, where one of the receptionists started telling me about her vacation. Like she thought she knew me because I just went, "Oh, hey, Mary, this is Bjarni," and she went, "Oh, hey, Bjarni," like she was supposed to know me. She doesn't. And I went, "Hey, how are you doing over there? What's going on?" She's like, "Oh, not much. Just came home from vacation." I went, "Oh, really? Where did you go?" "Oh, went here and here and here." And needless to say, she sent me through to the decision maker. So, again, speak clearly, avoid spilling, and just be confident. Gatekeepers can smell hesitation a mile away. So if you sound confident, they're going to be way more likely to pass you through. And just start off simple. Hi, this is Mark. I am calling to talk from this company. I wanted to speak to him. Can you patch me through? Can you send me over? So when you get that, it's going to help you a long way. So, what are the strategies that could work on the gatekeeper? Now, we've gone into some of them. So, look, it's also like you can go different routes. You can ask for their help. I would use their first name if they give it up. So you could go something like, "Hey, I'm not sure if I'm in the right place, but I'm hoping you can point me in the right direction." And a lot of people do want to help. Like, and look, it's the same with what we talked about with cold calling. You could call someone he is having the best day of his life and he will just buy anything that day. Or he's having the worst day of his life, so he's not going to buy anything. He wouldn't buy the cure for cancer. So it's the same with gatekeepers. You can, hit on someone that's been having a great day, so she's just going to patch you through almost no matter what. Sometimes you're going to hit on someone that's just having the worst day, so it's over before she picked up the phone or he picked up the phone. Username, as I said, say hi to the gatekeeper, mention their name, pretend like you've known them for years, and that will just get you such a long way. It personalizes the conversation and it makes it feel like it belongs there. And it's the third tip of assume a familiarity. It's the same thing I've been saying. Make it sound like you know them, and it just works because it's the tone of your voice, and they're expecting people to call that they know. So each one of these strategies is going to get you into a way better position to be, to get through. And it's the whole thing is again and again as I'm just kind of droning on about, but it is true. It is that confidence. It's just that tone. I know you. I am supposed we can whatever it is, whatever works for you. Find your own tone, find your own little niche. That's the best way it works because it makes you confident. So I can give you an idea, just like I said, the simple one is hi, this is from can you send me to? But I like to throw in, hey Mary, this is Bjarne calling from company X. I wanted to speak to Mr. X. Is he in or is he out for coffee again? And as long as you say that with like a grin on your face while you say it, they can hear that people can hear if you're smiling on the phone, then look, you're gonna get through it way more than you have been. The next one is like, how do you handle the objections? So you're gonna get objections. Not all of them are just gonna patch you through. So when the gatekeeper pushes back, just stay calm and prepared. Here come the objections, and here are some of the most common ones that I remember. And there could be more, but these are the three most common ones I would say. Like it's gonna be what is this call regarding? So just short and simple to the point. It's about the whatever the topic is. It's about your onboarding software. It's about this your sales system. Could you patch me through or about personnel, whatever it is. Just be specific on the benefit of the topic that this decision it helps the decision makers, so it sounds important. Hey, hey Mary, this is Bjarne calling for company X for Mr. X. How you doing over there? She goes, oh, it's great. What's this call regarding? Oh, it's about the onboarding software for the new employees. Like, could you patch me through to Mr. X? Just short, simple, nothing else. If they go, we don't take, sales calls, that's fine. I've had that happen many times. I usually try to go, well, I completely understand that. And this isn't really a sales call. I just wanted to reach out with some information about how to onboard, the employees faster or and I just wanted to talk to them real fast about how they're, you're doing it already. Could you patch me through? And that's fair enough. And you're not going to get through all these always. Like sometimes they just don't take them. They just go, we don't take them, send us an email. Fair enough. Move on to the next one. And the one, can I take a message? That's a classic one as well. It's gonna come, and it's just, you know what? I love to leave a message, but it might actually be easier if they, if you could connect me directly with it institutionally, to save the back and forth. It won't always work, and usually what I've found is they go in for an objection right away. It is one of those things where they are pretty locked down. But you try and you see where you get with it. Sometimes you can, sometimes you don't. So gatekeeper, they respect confidence and clarity. Don't waste their time. Don't try to bullshit them. Just the more prepared you are, the smoother this is gonna go. And sometimes it just isn't gonna go. And one of the things I've actually found is when they ask, can I take a message? I just say, yeah, no problem. Like let's say he's busy. So I say, hey, can you pass it on to Mr. X? They go, oh, you know what? He's in a meeting. I go, you know what? Awesome. Could you just give him my phone number? Do you have it there on the screen? They go, yeah. Oh, perfect. Tell him to call Bjarne, and they should know what it's about. And it's just nothing more. It's just, oh, thank you so much. Like I'm already leaving the phone call, so they don't even get to ask me what's it regarding. And a lot of the time, I'll get callbacks. A lot of the time, if you get a name and a number, and they say, look, they told you to call them. They go, what it's about? I don't know. They didn't say. I didn't ask. I didn't get that. Then they will call to at least check them up. So you get to take your shot. So try it, see how it works for you, of course. The next thing we really need to work on, and that takes time as well, and this is what we're talking about with using their name and so on, is you want to build a relationship with the gatekeeper. If you're calling the same company multiple times, talking to the same people or different people, you're gonna build a relationship with them. If you are good at note taking and take down notes of what the name of the gatekeeper is, you can even, if they answer the phone, this is company X, how may help you? And you go, hey, is this Mary or is this John? And they go, oh yeah, yeah, hey, it's Bjarni. Then already they're, even if they don't remember you, they go, wow, he knew my name or he knew my colleague's name. No, this isn't Mary, this is John, this is Michael, this is Laura, whatever it is. But they know that you know them. So remember their name, they appreciate it. Like they get all these calls, it can be a hassle. So be a little bit different. And look, acknowledge their, job. They have a thankless job sometimes. I know you're busy, I'll appreciate your help. Be persistent, but look, don't be pushy. If they don't let you go through the first time, stay professional, try again. Don't get pissy, don't get nervous, don't get stressed, don't get angry. Yeah, their gatekeepers are people too. And if you treat them with respect, they will do the same. So if you call again, if you remember their name, it goes a long way. Just think of it yourself. If somebody calls you up and says, hey, and remembers your name, it goes a long way. It sounds like a small thing, but it goes a long way. So anyway, let's recap this Friday video. Understand the gatekeeper's role and approach them with respect and professionalism. Be polite, be confident. Communication to set the tone. Like you gotta just stay confident and polite. That will communicate the right tone. That will help you get through a lot more. Try the strategies that I have. I also put them in the video description. Use their name, be familiar with them, ask, pretend like you've called them a million times. Handle the objection with, just chill, clarity, and confidence. Like I said, most of the time when they give you the objections, it's done. But if you already start where they feel like they know you, you're gonna be getting through way more of it. So build a time with them if you're calling again and again, and for whatever reason, treat them like your allies, get to know them, get a little bit of information, find out if they have a dog or kids or anything like that, and then you can ask about it in the next call, the call after that. So anyway, look, if this tip helped you, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notification. You're going to get more daily sales tips. And if you want to share the channel, please do. And if you're ready to master the cold calling, the art of cold calling and close more deals, check out my Udemy course. It's in the channel bio. And, it's Friday, so let's go into the weekend and let's try to just relax. We can practice a little bit. So we get ready, rest up for Monday because we're going to be hitting the phone. I'll be bringing you more sales tips tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. And see you soon. Have a wonderful weekend. Ciao.